boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with Board, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today's book is Miss Spider's New Car, and this book is by David Kirk. Mom writes that we should come to tea. Let's go, Miss Spider cried. We'll hire a frog to cross the bog down to the riverside. Among the mice we might entice a fuzzy woodland guide. Those mice could bite you, Holly hollered. The river's full of snakes. To think of you atop a frog gives me quivers and shakes. It's much too far, let's buy a car instead for heaven's sakes. You're brilliant, dear Miss Spider cheered. A car would be divine, with sky blue shells and silver bells and chiming bits that shine. Look over there, I do declare, that one would suit us fine. Miss Spider grinned. We'll take it home. But Holly only frowned. Would it be wise to buy the first jalopy that we found? I'd ask the bee to wait till 3 so we can shop around. Milk Mantis crooned, this honey runs on nectar from a flower. Its 2-stem engine is equipped with turbo bumble power and capable of reaching speeds near 90 yards per hour. Poor Holly shrieked. It's much too fast. Please look out where you're going. There might be hungry rats down there. We have no way of knowing. How fine is it, Miss Spider laughed, to feel my toppy blowing. Slicktail the snail, said Holly, called this gem the escargot. It looks all sleek and spirally, but rides so nice and slow. That sail's snail, said Miss Spider. Looks familiar, don't you know? The wheel is out of date, wooled Hop. Just look, just like a dinosaur. Our philo-flea spring-loaded legs are what you're looking for. Just pull the round brown throttle down and hear that engine roar. Why travel on the public roads? Such trouble that it brings. The bumps and holes, the toads and moles, the snakes and rat and things. It's only sense, Meg Mayfly bragged, to buy this car with wings. It's almost 3 now, Holly coughed. We really ought to run. I'm certain, dear, the first car was by far the nicest one. Just try this dream, Skid Skipper schemed, and then you shall be done. The springs are shot, Miss Spider moaned. I bounce with every bump. The steering's locked, the brake won't work, no matter how I pump. That tree is getting awfully close. I think we'll better jump. Miss Spider wailed. They'll sell my car. It's nearly 3:30. The Holly spied on dozing moth and whispered secretly, Excuse me, Sue, but could you do a courtesy for me? Oh, where's my car? My lovely car. She blew her nose and cried. A moth paid cash and drove it home. Bum, bub, Bumblebee replied. I'm sorry, ma'am. Indeed I am. Me too, Miss Spider sighed. Aw. But then upon Miss Spider's lawn, oh, what a dazzling sight! Proud Holly beam, Maud Sue caught though, they, the way I hoped she might. You knew it from the first, my love, that little car's just right. Beneath the door upon the floor, Miss Spider found a note. Another message from my mom. I wonder what she wrote. What fun! She wants to take us both out shopping for a boat. The end, boys and girls, of Miss Spider's new car. Boys and girls, I chose this book because, of course, Miss Spider is beautiful and a classic. And as you can see, the way that it's illustrated, the artwork. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. Also, inside, you can see these. And boys and girls, I have to tell you, there's one particular picture inside this book that I absolutely love. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'll show it to you because it reminds me of one of my favorite movies, which is Home Alone, which is this picture. The Home Alone picture where he realizes that he's home alone. That face that he gives off, this face. That face is famous for that movie, Home Alone, where he puts his hand on his mouth and he's just in complete shock that he's home alone. So that's what that reminded me of. Also, I wanted you to check out all my cars. I don't know if you could see them. I'm gonna try to spin them, but if they fall down, don't worry, it's fine. Just give a good chuckle. Look, these are all my cars. I travel with these cars in my car. Oh, there goes one. And whenever I go to hang out with kids, I always bring them because sometimes we play cars. And playing cars is a whole lot of fun. You get to be all these different characters. You get to drive your cars fast. You should try it sometimes. There's all different ones here. There's a Spider-Man car here. There's the car from Cars the movie. There is all different kinds of cars here. There's a car that's actually has a toaster. There's one here that's a cop car. There is the ones where you go to the car shows and they show off all these futuristic cars that you never would have thought of before. All different cars here, and they're all pretty cute. I did have one with a burger on it, but I have no idea where it went. But I wanted to show these to you because cars, boys and girls, are a lot of fun, and you should really give them a try sometimes. Just like mix it up. And some of them, you know, you can become a whole different person driving a car. I learned that myself because I got my driver's license when I was 30 years old. I know you think that's like a year ago because, you know, you think I'm close to 30, which I am not. But thank you very much. I did get my license about 2 months before I turned 30. And before that, all I did was take a lot of buses and do a lot of walking and take a lot of trains. So it was walking, buses, and trains. And sometimes I'd get a ride from family and friends, which is a huge inconvenience for people. So eventually I did get my license. But I recommend that everybody should have a license at some point in their life because driving yourself gives you freedom. And that's what I learned when I got my driver's license. I recommend getting your license while your age still ends with teen on the end. 16, 17, 18, 19. If it ends with E on the end, like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, not such a good idea because I felt like I missed out on so much because I waited so long. So yeah, stick with teen on the end. Good time to look into getting a driver's license. But you have all this time ahead of you and you still have your parents driving you around. Oh, what a life, just having somebody driving you around. But I wanted to share this book with you, boys and girls, because it was a lot of fun. And as you can see, got my car wash shirt on, got my spiders on for Miss Spider, and we're just having a whole lot of fun around here. Today is a great day for the car wash because from what I understand, it is about 80 to 90 degrees outside. I haven't been out there because I've been in here reading, but that's the sunlight coming from outside. So I know it's hot because when I got up, it was hot already. So it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better off reading every day. And every chance you get, boys and girls, have some fun with cars. I know yesterday I did mermaids, and sometimes I do Peppa Pig and all kinds of different things, but give cars a chance. Have some fun with cars. Vroom, vroom. Turn that steering wheel, back it up. Have fun, boys and girls, with cars. Check out that Cars movie. It's pretty good too. This is the one from the Cars movie. Bye. Boom, boom. We're out of here.